Hi, my name's Tink, and I have to confess I'm a little bit of a lunatic. Lunatic enough to buy this on eBay. Not quite your standard 1961 Bel Air. And that's only the start of my lunacy. I've also raced in the 24 Hours of Lemons, Chunk Car Series and Lucky Dog Race Series with a bunch of buddies of mine in this crazy Porsche. Yes, that's not a Porsche motor, it's a Chevy small block. Anyway, enough about the past. What about the future, and what's this world record all about? And it just so happens there's another lunacidal maniac in Britain who's set a world speed record in a bumper car. Yes, this lunatic. No, not Burt Munro, he was a Kiwi from New Zealand. This lunatic, and with the aid and sponsorship no doubt, Top Gear, he set a world speed record for a bumper car at just over 100 miles an hour. Well, that's all well and good, but it's not really fast enough, is it? So, with the aid of a bunch of buddies here in Arizona, I aim to smash that record and take it to the 200 kilometers an hour. I'm not that crazy. Yes, this bunch of buddies. Oh, I know. Bunch of old men, right? Old cronies. But let's not forget, these old boys put together that Porsche with the Chevy motor from scratch. Took us a couple of years, admittedly. I hope this isn't going to take that long. And here's the plan. First off, obviously, we need to get a donor vehicle, and these are increasingly hard to find and increasingly expensive, because I guess kids don't do dodgems anymore. Too busy on video games. Shame. Anyway, there are a number available right now. Trouble is, they're all on the East Coast. But beggars can't be choosers, and all we're looking for really is a shell. These range from 500-ish to a couple of thousand. And I'm not that fussy about what it looks like, obviously, because we're going to be tearing it apart and constructing an entirely new chassis, etc. So it's really just the body that matters. But let's say that's going to be $1,500 to get it here. Because shipping is not cheap at the moment, in case you hadn't noticed. Petrol's gone through the roof. Petrol? What? Gasoline? Yes. And that's just a kickoff. Then, as I said, we've got to completely design a chassis that goes within that shell, which will be capable and relatively safe to carry the vehicle to 200 kilometers an hour. We have to source an appropriate motor, and I'm thinking something smaller than Mr. Colin Furze used. Yes, he used a 600cc, fairly new Honda motorcycle engine, liquid cooled. We don't need no stinking radiators. I'm thinking we need a potentially smaller two-stroke motor. Yeah, power to the two-stroke. A go-kart motor, possibly a motorcycle engine. Who knows? Whatever we can get our hands on and whatever will fit. The chassis itself will be built around that, obviously, to accommodate whatever we settle on in terms of a motor. And then there's the whole steering and wheel layout. And this is where I think our friend Mr. Furze got it fundamentally wrong. Completely wrong. The wrong way round, in fact. And despite the fact the record attempt was done at the very capable hands of the Stig, it probably took a man of nerves of steel to do so with just one wheel at the front. What was he thinking? In case you're wondering whether I have nerves of steel or remotely as capable as the Stig, for example, here I am with the original Stig. Yes, many years ago. I raced against him and kept up pretty well. And might I remind you that the original Stig was an ex-Formula 1 driver. So here's the plan. Oh, that's a blank sheet of paper. And no, we won't be taking it to Bonneville Salt Flats. We'll probably just be doing it at an aerodrome somewhere. And this project will involve blood, sweat and tears and a lot of money, which is why I'm asking you guys for your support. Yes, there will be merchandise. Yes. All donors will receive a gift as a token of our thanks for your support. I myself am a small private sponsor of the ridiculous Bloodhound project that aims to break the ultimate land speed record of 1,000 miles an hour. Just crazy. And we'll be hoping to secure some corporate sponsors along the way, even if it's just free bits and pieces. And you might think the amount I'm looking for is a little too much, a little excessive. Well, it's not just about the build. We've got to hire circuits every now and then to go testing and that kind of thing. So the whole project soon starts to add up. And on a serious note, every little helps. So whatever you think you can give towards this project is greatly appreciated. And all donors and sponsors will be listed within the documentation of the creation of this world record, because it will happen. I'm determined. Once I set my mind to something, it happens. So chip in whatever you can, and tell your friends about my lunacy and yours. And if you got this far in the video, thanks for watching. If you're watching on GoFundMe, check out some of my other lunacy on YouTube. Give the video the thumbs up and subscribe while you're there. Encourage others to watch my lunacy.